beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Twin Flame, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Welcome to another Twin Flame reading. Twin Flame Tarot reading. This is a Twin Flame love reading, and as is always the case at the Tarot Closet, in particular for your Twin Flame readings, Twin Flame love messages reading, channeled love messages from your person, from your Twin Flame, messages from their higher self. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. Twin Flame means there is a message here for you, perhaps messages. So welcome again. I'm really glad you found your way here. Let's get into your reading, but before we do, just a few things. All the decks that are coming in are linked below. You'll also find all the playlists. Of course, your Twin Flame readings, very long, very in-depth and detailed, and there's quite a few down there. So feel free to explore if you're feeling drawn. You'll also find All Signs Love Tarot readings. Those are love readings for the collective, as well as all 12 zodiac signs. Those are not particularly for, those aren't particularly for Twin Flames is what I wanted to say. But your energy is always coming through. So if you feel drawn to a zodiac reading or an All Signs Tarot reading, it's likely because there is something there for you that you need to hear or see. Remember, this is a general tarot reading, so take what resonates and let the rest go. Sometimes things can be coming in vice versa, and pretty much all the time you're going to come across things within the tarot oracle if that's coming in, channeled song messages, channeled love messages. We will be doing song messages and love messages today, and I'm thinking about totems and numbers as well. It's been a while. You'll always find something there that I may bring through or I may not bring through. Messages that you're gonna pick up on. Let's see what's going on with your reading. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Lovers in reverse. So this isn't surprising. It's confirmation that we didn't really need, but it's here that this is no contact, no communication, in separation, Twin Flame reading today. Gemini energy, Venus energy. It's Archangel Raphael who just wants to heal what's broken. It's in reverse. It's also not surprising to learn that your Twin Flame is feeling a lot of regret. Haven't let you go, of course. And I want you to know that. Sun in Capricorn energy, the Four of Pentacles. It's really interesting because I chose owls for you today, including another deck that we're going to be looking at here. And owls, they're Scorpios. A lot of emotional energy. And they're all about inner transformations, self-actualization. They work actually behind the scenes. They're kind of quiet. They sort of check themselves when they're emotional. And as your reading's coming in, I'm honing in here in the partnership placement at the Queen of Pentacles, who actually looks a little bit annoyed. You know, this is a nice energy. It's Capricorn and Saturn energy. And Saturn can sometimes slow some things down. Lots of rules and structure, tradition, obstacles, karma. So I like that the Queen of Pentacles is here because she's all about making things work that aren't working. And there's a lot of Gaia energy here, a lot of healing energy, Mother Earth energy. She is, for me, the protege. Protege, or could we say, I guess, apprentice, a protege. I like to think of her as the protege for the Empress. You know, the divine feminine energy. Interesting. Look, we have not the counterpart, not the Emperor, but we do have the Hierophant, where your person's energy is the strongest, by the way, here today. Divine masculine. And so this is a lot I feel about both of you and your healing that's going on right now in your shadow work on the Twin Flame journey. It's the Queen of Pentacles again, and she's right here in the partnership placement. So, and part of that is some of this energy, I'm feeling this wake up energy coming through around, this is also sliding off, around your twin flame. These are also yours. Speaking of the Emperor, the Six of Wands, because so this is how your reading is wanting to come in today. Okay. And I was delivering a message and your cards wanted to come in and I lost it. So it'll have to come back. But I'm going to go back in here because perhaps it's coming back in. But the Queen of Pentacles is really about today for me. This is your journey. This is the healing. And it's a strong validation. Look what is right here. It's the Hermit energy. This is where I feel that you both are. It's not a bad place to be. Virgo and Mercury energy. Going here for some clarity. Doing some shadow work. Quest for personal truth. Things going on in your lives. Here connecting also. Look. Hop and a skip and a jump over from the Fool energy. And of course, connected right here with the Lovers in reverse with the separation. So there's some regret here that your twin flame is holding on to. I feel it's around some things that were said, kind of how things were left. The Six of Wands is in reverse right below the Hierophant energy. Jupiter and Leo energy. And this is they're kind of like really wanting to work some things out with you. I don't know where that's going to go. We're just coming into the reading here. But again, this annoyance by the Queen of Pentacles, and that was part of the message that was coming in, that's coming back. And I think this is yours too. Is, just around things not moving in the connection. However, she is here for your shadow work, for your separation that's going on. I mean, look at this. The separation and the Lovers in reverse and the Hermit energy couldn't be really any more clear. On top of that, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So not talking, not communicating, not seeing each other. So they are watching you. Look, the Page of Swords. I feel they're talking to you with other people as well. And close friends or family, perhaps a sibling, somebody really close to them. And it's connected to this Fool energy because this is what is on their mind. There's a very hopeful energy, of course. It's the Fool's journey, the hero's journey. Aquarius and Uranus energy. Taking a chance on something. It's a totally new start energy. So I think it might be on both of your minds, but it's definitely on your twin flame's mind. The separation here is incredibly clear in the fact that they are watching you. So I don't know if you're connected via social media or possibly for some of you through friends and family, but they are keeping a close eye on you. This is wanting to come in and I just have to bring it in. The Four of Cups. So the Six of Wands in reverse, connected here also to the King of Wands. It's kind of like they're maybe writing some kind of messages in their actually, on their phone or their computer, maybe just in their head too, having trouble getting anything through. It's connected to the Hierophant energy, this divine masculine energy. Look on each side here. So there's an overabundance in divine masculine energy, and they're still, I don't think they're really saying a whole lot to you in the way of 3D, messages coming through. There's a lot of suppressing of how they feel here with this Emperor. Connecting with the Four of Pentacles, the Sun in Capricorn. They haven't let you go, but there's still some things they're working on here. Look, they're untangling some things. This has been coming through quite strong, and I think it might be, I think this is the same energy that's been coming through, and it could also be you is what I wanted to say. But the Four of Pentacles, they're sending this through. And of course they haven't let you go. And I think you know that on the twin flame journey, but they want you to know. But they're doing some shadow work, and they're also in a connection. They're in something in their life that they're also trying to resolve. They're really trying to work something out here, solve some problems in their life. It's connecting here also with the Queen of Pentacles, look, leading here right up to the Emperor. So it could be that, of course, there's the divine masculine energy in your connection as an older man. It doesn't mean it's the case We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies, you know, and this is not about gender. I will say there's an overabundance, you can see it, of the divine masculine energy here today, Aries and Mars, the Emperor, and here where your twin flames energy is the strongest in the Hierophant. And this is a card of connections, commitments, partnerships, contracts. Oftentimes it can be legal to marriage, you know. And it's connected here to the Three of Cups in reverse and also the Emperor in reverse. So yeah, there's a little bit of partaking in something to kind of cope, I feel like, with whatever's going on in their life. They're talking about you to somebody. I feel like you're also doing the same. There's a strong alignment in this separation here. And there's a really incredibly strong, and if you're here in real time, a lot of that I do feel is part of this new year, because if you're watching in real time, we are in January 2024. It doesn't mean that you are, though. I want to remind you that you could be here when I'm releasing, but you could also be drawn to watch this many months, even years later. It's really about when you get here and what it is that you're needing to hear. But if you are here in real time, there is a connection to that in terms of the new year and just sort of really being in it now and looking back at what's going on, what went on, and being in the moment now and also looking forward. But there's still a strong lull energy. And that's been the case that I've been feeling for, I don't know, the last week or so. But they're here going through something. There's still kind of some struggle to get things moving. The King of Wands is wanting to, look, connecting here with the Hierophant. So this is both in connection to a connection to some contract that's going on in their life. And it can be, I feel like there is a partnership, romantic connection here, that there are some issues going on. I mean, you can see it in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles, because they're sending the message through to you that, yeah, they don't want to lose you. They're thinking about you. They haven't let you go. They want you to know that, but there are things that they need to work out. It's just really clear. It's just really clear. They're literally working on it here. And this Nine of Pentacles in reverse too is, yeah, something going on in their life around this partnership, but I also think it's money. So somebody here is trying to catch up. I think it might actually even be both of you with some financial setbacks that have been going on, or perhaps it's just, again, if you're here in real time, part of the time of year that is here. Six of Wands in reverse as well, you know, right here with the Hierophant. And the King of Wands, who's quite a bold energy, you know, who wants to go for it. But then there's this kind of lack of confidence that's going on here. Some of that is around what's going on in their life. There's some family energy here, whatever that means in terms of what kind of family energy, you know, just a partner, or if there's other family involved. Ten of Pentacles energy, really long-term energy. But this is also really wanting to connect with you. And I got to tell you, there is a strong energy here of like kind of working their way up to wanting to get some kind of message going, I feel. Doesn't feel like a phone call, it could be, but I feel more like they're writing something here, and it's a nocturnal energy, and it's around maybe when they're partaking in something. It's devil energy here. This Emperor, there's definitely some ego going on, and this is a strong divine masculine energy here today, and I do feel that this is a runner. Again, if things are vice versa and how you're resonating, you know, take what resonates for you, but this is really strong for me, that it's the runner. And they are in their ego, they're in their shadow, they're kind of like, I don't know, they're like, there's a little bit of anger, maybe is the wrong word here. Annoyed. There's like an annoyance going on. because there's a lot that they want to say to you. And when they are coming out of their shadow, it's usually when they're alone or when they're partaking in something. What can I say? In a more vulnerable state, talking to friends, I feel like to a friend or a sibling, somebody that they're trusting, they're talking to about this, and feeling vulnerable and wanting to reach out and kind of writing things that they're not sending. Also just a lot of stuff going on in their head. When they're back in their ego, not really doing anything about it. You know, Taurus energy, and of course, divine masculine energy, and it's also around some expectations, some traditions, conformity. So whoever they're talking to, this person that they trust, is supporting, is listening to them in regard to, and this, I feel like for some of you, this is you too. Strong alignment energy going on. Is listening and supporting their wish to have a new start. They're talking about all these things that they want to do. They're talking about kind of looking toward the future, but they're also grounding them, and they don't want them to really move on or change. So there's this energy, yeah. You know, it's a confidant, somebody that they're close to, that they're trusting, that is giving them, I feel like, some sound advice, but on the other hand has their own interests. But this is a lot of the energy that I feel between the two of you. Here, an apathetic energy, waiting for, wanting to communicate. They're wanting to come in here and communicate. 4 of Cups, Moon and Cancer energy. Open up. It's a really emotional energy. They're holding back a lot here in this Emperor card, but they're also holding some stuff down. And they're not always feeling like they're doing a great job. There's a lot of guilt here today. They're feeling guilty around their life that they're trying to run. They're working too much. So they're working a lot. They're kind of going into, yeah, this partying is kind of a way that I can bring that through for you, but that may not resonate with that, exactly with that word. But they're just kind of checking out a little bit here. They're just trying to get some stuff done, and a lot of that is this energy. They're looking forward. They go into this energy of looking forward. But really, there's just this kind of robotic mode, sort of like Groundhog's Day, you know, like it's the same thing here. And I have to say, this is a lot about how they feel wanting to communicate. Look at these 3 cups here in the front. That's Mercury and Cancer energy. They're wanting to. You know, it's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, information, you know, order, kind of organizing your thoughts, papers, that sort of thing. So there is some of that too. There's something lined up in the way of work and contracts. Work, but also romantic family. There's I don't know. We need to bring in some more here today. Of course. I'm going to put this here. This has just been sitting here wanting to come off. The 2 of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Swords this is where it wants to go. This is a lot of the energy that I'm feeling today. The King of Cups, speaking of feelings. It's a lot of feelings going on here for you. They're really stuck in their head. Look at this, Ace of Swords, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You know, this is a lot of, they're just really stuck in their head here. But I'll tell you, they also really regret how they left things. That has come through loud and clear. Look at this energy, the separation, the Lover's card in reverse, Twin Flames, you're here. Also soulmate energy here. Kind of this inability to move. You know, there's an inability to move here. They are apologizing for how they left things. I feel like it's some things that were said, and it feels like it was more in the way of written things that they said. So there's a look at this, and it's connecting here with the King of Cups. And again, this is, for me, what I've been feeling here. It's the shadow, ego, and higher self energy. So when they're, unfortunately, some of it is when there's a little bit of partaking of something going on, but there's a really strong, vulnerable energy. When they're out of their shadow and ego, they're quite vulnerable and trying to collect their thoughts. They're in a lot of regret. They're feeling guilty for things that they said and how they left things. They're also feeling a little jealous. It's the Page of Swords energy here, connected directly with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So they are checking in somehow. Also, for some of you connected, it's connected via friends and family. For others, it might not be. And if you're not connected via social media, maybe they're Googling or they're just looking at the stuff that they have at hand, old messages or whatever. But they're feeling a little bit jealous. Maybe it's something that you've put out, or maybe you just got really quiet. There's a lot of realizations here. Ace of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Page of Swords, of watching and stuck in their head and realizing, yeah, some things that they said that they weren't even thinking about at the time that they regret now. They regret how they left things. And yeah, you know, this isn't really any surprise, is it? Pisces energy. A lot of the suppressed feelings a lot of the feelings that they've been suppressing are coming up here. And I just have to say, sometimes it is around this Three of Cups in reverse. And it can't even be for some of you. It won't be for everyone that you were even around your twin flame. Some of you were, some of you weren't. But this is around some of that communication that wasn't going well. You know, here connected with the Lovers in reverse, and sort of some ego too. So this was some triggering that went on when some things were, I don't know, you were chasing, I suppose. I think this is when you were chasing hard, you know, and it was still not a total separation yet, and they were getting really triggered and saying some things, also not saying some things. It's really clear. So they're acknowledging that, and there's a lot of regret. That's the Ace of Swords and the Lovers in reverse, and they want you to know that. It's a real low energy here today. It's been Judgment in reverse. There's that Devil energy, yeah. Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay. This is real strong. Ace of Swords in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Yeah. So they have a lot of regret for how they left things. But they're not, there is just a move that is in their life that's really not being made. You know, and that's moving towards you is what I want to say. I mean, look what's on their mind here in this Hierophant energy. So it's both the two of you, but these are also commitments, partnerships, contracts that are going on in their life. You know, and connected here with the Two of Wands, Mars and Aries energy. So it's something that you're both, it's like, I feel like they're waiting for the right time, but they're not ready to make any moves, but it's on their mind. Judgment in reverse, Two of Wands. So this is what they're thinking about. This is Mars energy, the planet of action, beginning and the end. So it's ending contracts, as you can see here, and beginning or taking off, continuing with new ones. So it's around connections, contracts, partnerships that they have going now that they're in. It's connecting to you. It's connecting to total new beginnings here also with the Fool energy. And they get emotional when they think about it. And then sometimes there is some partaking here. But there's also, and that's strongly validated here with the Devil energy, but there's also an energy of here an Archangel Gabriel who's in reverse, Judgment energy, of still being stuck in their head, not being able to make any big decisions, being afraid of change. They know they made a bad decision here, but this is not, and they're hoping that you will forgive them, but they're not even really forgiving themselves. And that's also partly why there's look at this attachment that's going on in their life. So this is where that is wanting to go. Whoa. It's here in the Devil energy. And look at this Three of Swords too, you know. Saturn and Libra energy. This is heartbreak. This can also be around contracts that they're thinking of or that are in the process of ending. It's really slow moving here. Eight of Cups is coming here in reverse, which is, they're really, here's the other thing. I think somebody, yeah, I want to bring this message through. It's really slow moving. Also, the energy just feels really slow moving. I feel it here too today. But somebody also might have left an actual dwelling, you know, we could say a home, an apartment, or a connection, or some contract that they're struggling with. Somebody's gone back to something. Here in this Eight of Cups, Saturn and Pisces energy. You know, this is also around the guilt that they feel for, I feel, ghosting you, leaving you feeling just kind of really confused. And that's, of course, around the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse and Judgment, all of that. But it's also connected to some karma, this 8. That is also karma. And, of course, that's infinity. It's the two of you. But that's also trying to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies, which we're all trying to do, right? You know, that's just sometimes we're out of whack on a daily basis. In order to be truthful and clear with themselves about where they're at, what they want, what's gone on in the past, what's ahead for the future, how do they feel, and get to that clarity and also get to that renewal and infinity. You know, that's you, twin flames, but again, that's also about the balance and the renewal. And you can see here, Ace of Swords, Judgment in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, excuse me, that it's just not happening here. So they're in a karmic, some kind of karmic cycle. They're still trying to work out. Again, there is a connection to a partnership. It's coming through quite strong in the romantic sense, but I think it's a whole lot more than that. It's like family, work, and there's this feeling, which is not surprising at all, that they have to work a lot right now and catch up. So there's like not a lot of time for themselves. And there's some breaks here of just kind of maybe even partying with somebody. I don't know, partaking. And partying is probably the wrong word for everybody, but you know what I mean. There's a strong attachment here, you know, and when they're doing it, they're looking at your stuff. They're talking about you. Page of Swords, Devil energy. You know, it's the overworking. They get into this obsessive energy. It's filling a void. They're just trying to, it's a lull. They're trying, I want to say financially they are tied to something. So that's playing a big part. They're just trying to play catch up with some finances, but there's a particular, I feel like, person that they're connecting with. And they're talking about you, and they're also talking about the stuff, whatever's going on in their life here also in this Three of Swords. So this is also the heartbreak. This is also missing you. Saturn and Libra energy. And Saturn slows some things down. Structure, rules, tradition, karma, obstacles. So they're talking a lot about that. Also here, maybe, I just looked up as I was talking and that the camera died, or maybe it was a few seconds before. Hopefully nothing got missed. They're in a karmic cycle. There's like a loop here. It's the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. You know, again, it's an action number. Somebody's returning. It's connecting here strongly. Also to Judgment in reverse. Three of Swords, Judgment in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. This could also be you, an alignment here going on. But like a return. There's a fear of changing something here. They're very heartbroken. They're feeling guilty. They're sorry for the way they left things. They have a, you know, it almost sounds really kind of silly to say, oh, they have a lot of feelings for you. Of course they do. But what they've been suppressing is coming up when they're in this energy of Devil the Devil energy, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Swords. So when they're kind of partaking or late at night, Nocturnal energy, I specifically chose the Owl deck for you today. I was really drawn to that, of course. It's the divine connection, the guardian of the night. Inner transformations. There's a whole lot of thought going on for the future here with the Fool energy. You know, and wanting a whole different situation here. And there's a lot of thought around you. Look, it's connecting right here with the Lovers in reverse and how they feel about you. So that's coming through. And I literally feel like it's right here that they're saying it right now. This is coming in and you're looking away, saying, yeah, I've been waiting for this. And I'm confused and I am hurt. And it's like, thank you for the apology, but it's not enough. I understand that feeling and I'm feeling it coming through right now. But there is a loop. There's a karmic cycle that they're in. It's connections. It's more than one. It's all connected. I do feel romantic, but it's connected to lots of other people. Look at this. This Emperor energy too. Hierophant is in charge of a lot. And there is an overworking energy here. There's a lot of financial stuff that's going on. So there's a lot of regret and heartbreak over you. But there's also something, and it's almost like there's sort of like this feeling of, you know, I just have to do what I have to do. Almost like if you're sitting in a car and you're just getting ready to leave, and then, you know, there's whatever thought process is going on, and then you turn the key, and it's like a scene in a movie in some ways. The way I'm being shown it, it's getting in the car and it's turning it on and it's sitting and it's thinking, and a certain amount of time has elapsed. Looking forward, future, past energy, lots of nostalgic energy, Six of Cups energy, and then just turning it off. It's like the Chariot, but then turning it off and then just getting out and going back into the house, going back into the situation, because there's a lot of people dependent on it. They're just too afraid. This can also be you, but it's a return back. You know, it's this loop, it's this 8, it's an action. And of course, it's connected to karma and infinity. Also a manifesting abundance energy, but this Judgment in reverse, Archangel Gabriel, you know, it's just, they're afraid to change. It's also here, look, with the Six of Wands in reverse. There's kind of like a lack of confidence, because it does feel like there's just a whole lot going on. But it's quiet in some ways too. But this Three of Cups energy, it's like they're back to the grind. And there is a little bit of, yeah, I don't want to say hopeless energy. It's just that it's coming out when they're with a particular person, and also when they're on their own. The Page of Swords, Devil energy. This is a lot of the energy of looking in on you. You know, this Two of Wands, Mars and Aries energy. This is also the completion energy, is also the World energy in here. And that's completing the cycle that they're in, the karmic lessons that they need to learn here in their life. You know, and that's also reaching something new that they want too, and being able to honor their feelings, their true feelings, and what they want here, that they've been thinking a lot about in the Hermit energy, the King of Cups, the Fool energy. This is all like separation, thought, new beginnings. What do I want? Trying to get some clarity here. But it's just not complete yet. The cycle is what I want to say. You know, there's still some obstacles in the way. There's still some karma to be worked out. Yeah. This Devil energy feels really strong. Capricorn and Saturn energy. And it won't be for everybody that it's that particular vice, you know. But there's some strong attachments here that they're relying on. And for some of you too, it could even be, this is where it's wanting to go, it could even be that it's connected to this other person that I'm feeling. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of worry around money, around connections, around needing to get the money. They're stressed about the money. There's like, they go into this hopeful energy of feeling like they can line it all up and get things done. And then there's just this reality that there's just like a digging out. Yeah, I mean, of debt too, that's something that's coming through. But this pentacle, is connected to contracts, commitments, relationships, money, work, people, situations. They're stressed about it. So they kind of check out, yet they're not really able to make these moves. This is this Two of Wands here today, this decision, look, it's literally like at a crossroad here. It does feel dreamy in the sense that it's connecting to the Judgment in reverse. This is just this fear of change, of making these moves, but it's very much on their mind. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, connecting here with the King of Wands, who's overlooking everything here, past, present, and future, really, who's really wanting to make some changes. It's really bold energy, but you can see there's some fear around really big ones. There's some going back energy again to some karmic situations here that, because there's still stuff, there's still things that need to get worked out. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the divine timing. We know that you're not communicating. I don't feel like things are going particularly well in all the situations that they're in. They're just kind of going through the motions here. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. I mean, this is 100% what is going on here right now. What is here? And the Magician in reverse. My gosh. Yeah, I mean, this is like not getting what they want, not being able to turn their visions into reality. Gemini, Virgo, Mercury energy. Not really, because look what's here. It's connected to wish fulfillment, to the Nine of Cups of what they're really wanting. Biggest wish energy around you. Wanting wishes to come true. Abundance. 1 cup shy of the Ten of Cups. It's a lot about what's on their mind, but it's connecting strongly here with the Magician in reverse. And there is that infinity here on the owl in reverse. It's always going to be that way. It's the infinity, But that's the lack of the renewal. It's just kind of the energy that's going on right now. It's the unfulfilled potential, I feel like, of what's going on in their life, of what's going on in this connection. You are their biggest wish that's coming through. It's really strong. But it's also what they're not getting what they want. They're not getting what they want. They're not able to really move forward. There's just a lot of validation around that look. Still on the run here, Seven of Swords and connecting with the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn and Saturn energy. Look, that is the karmic cycle. Literally, that's going on here. The thing is what they're wishing for is one of those pentacles. That's a whole new start here. That's the Fool energy. That's imagining had they made different choices and wanting to make different choices, but being really not just stuck in their head, but physical too. Judgment in reverse. Being able to not just get total clarity, but make decisions. There's just this Groundhog's Day going through the motions energy. So yeah, that pentacle is also around you, but that other pentacle packs a lot of punch for me today. It's not just about a karmic connection. It's everything. It's work, it's money, it's other people, location. And of course, coming in with that cultural, religious differences, all that location, different times, being in different places, different times in your life, timing issues, all of that. There's a whole lot there's a lot of practicalities under that particular pentacle in their life. And a strong alignment here today because there's a lot under yours too, under your pentacle. But with their pentacle, looking a little freaked out here, wanting this renewal, trying to balance out those energies, sometimes working it out, sometimes spectacularly failing, but I don't really like that word failing, but they're still on the run here. It's the Seven of Swords, Aquarius and Uranus energy. not being totally honest with themselves, trying to be. Perhaps even some betrayal going on in a connection. That can also be for you, but this is just really clear here with the Nine of Cups, the Magician in reverse, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords, of what they're not able to work out here. Look, it's connecting with the Five of Wands in reverse. You know, that is really trying to solve some issues here. Yeah, so this Emperor can have what they want, because that's the manifesting energy here in the Magician. It's in reverse. Queen of Wands, the lack of confidence still here. Look, the Four of Wands. So this is kind of like a dreamy energy for me today. The Page of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. You already saw that coming through, but of course it's wanting to be here again. You know, yeah, money, the connection, there's just a lot of stress, some checking out going on. Page of Cups energy, really thinking about, this is where that's going here. Look, right here with the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, the Fool energy. Of the possibilities, the wish fulfillment here. Wanting things, wanting something that they just can't have right now. I think that's a lot around you. And just a different situation. Four of Wands in reverse. Interesting. This is, or upright, excuse me, Venus and Aries energy. It's a homecoming celebratory energy around, can be around some friends and family. It's a soulmate energy. Knight of Wands coming here in reverse. You know, it's like an impulsive energy. This might be around the connection that they're in. Because do I feel there's a reunion going on here? I really don't. There's some dreamy energy here too. I mean, it really could be that for some of you there was some kind of weird communication that happened, or might even still happen here, because they're in this energy. Sometimes they're alone, sometimes they're not, where they just get really super nostalgic and dreamy and start trying to write and say things, and they get really, yeah, they just get sad. And I mean, it's the Three of Swords and the Devil energy. What can I say? Connecting here with the Hermit energy. It's a really strong energy of going in and being alone and just being kind of sad, and maybe a message might be popping their way, maybe kind of just popping in out of the blue energy. That's a lot of that energy, because they're sad about it and worried about it. But I don't think that is for everybody. This is also a dreamy energy, and it is connecting to this wish fulfillment energy here with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. It's reunion energy. I want to bring in what wants to come in here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Sacred friendship. Yeah, it's interesting because it's both a connection. Some of your connection is here, of course, too. But this is also something that there's like a confidant or somebody in their life. That can also be yours. Release desire to control. It's like advice. You might also be getting that. Yeah, look. Karmic relationship. Sacred friendship. Release desire to control. Karmic relationship. I mean, the karmic relationship is just really clear for me. This can also be an alignment for both of you. It's the energy here, the yin-yang energy here, the duality here. It's an owl and a crow. Yeah, it's like needing to, this is just really incredibly strong. So it's also a validation that's what is going on here. That other pentacle, the karmic contract, connection, relationship here is a karmic relationship. I mean, look, it's connecting also to the Three of Swords. Look at this. Devil energy, the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles. This just clear. Red flag connecting there. Oh. I'm just going to hold it up. I'm not going to say the words here. It's funny because as it was coming in, I thought, well, who is this? Is it the two of you? Yeah, I mean, it is. It's connecting with Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, the Emperor. So how they're feeling. I'm going to leave it at that. But that can also be something that is going on for you. And I feel like that's way too many, you guys. That was not a proper shuffle. I'm going to get one more. Okay. We're going to bring in another deck as well. Beautiful possibilities. Yeah, it's like the dreamy energy. It's the Fool energy. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, King of Cups. You know, this page energy is just trying to like figure some things out. How they could do things. Connecting with the Fool, with taking chances. You know, totally new beginnings here. It's really very much on their mind, but you also see that there is a strong connection to a karmic relationship here that is, yeah, is just not over. The beautiful possibilities I feel like is going right here. Look at this. Around what they're talking to somebody about too. I'm shuffled. I want to move the energy some more. Then we're going to go heavy on some channeled song messages, okay? So today seems to be another kind of check-in. There aren't a lot of strong messages from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors today. It's kind of what it feels like as I channel too in January. Not everybody's here then. It's just that kind of lull, you know, where you feel like January lasts for half a year. So this is just a check-in. We're going to go heavy on the messages today. Nope. Revelation. So it's like a lot of that does come through here, but it doesn't, it's not as long lasting energy. Look, it's connecting right here with Judgment, which is in reverse. Look, there's messages here. Interesting. It's like a letter. So when they have these, in particular when they're alone and even after they're maybe even kind of hanging out with somebody or talking to somebody, confidant, I feel, they are trying to write some things, either actually typing out or writing, probably not handwriting, you know, but having a lot of revelations in regard to how things went. So there is a lot of that coming through of just having regret, wanting you to know that, how they feel about you, and that it's there, but it's not reachable at the moment. Surrender, magic, and hidden treasures. So I'm not really reading Oracle in reverse, but I do think it's really interesting how what is like a magician energy, and again, look, that was, yeah, that's not surprising. That just wanted to show, is kind of coming in like that in reverse, you know? I think I have to take that. Yeah, I mean, it's just incredibly clear. There's also a world in here, and that's putting the world in reverse, you know, and that's that there are some unfinished karmic lessons that are still being worked out. Timing, divine timing. They're not complete. Where you want to go, where they want to go is not complete. Union, or, you know, some of you just wanting to hear from your person. The completion energy is just not here. They're still in this karmic relationship. I feel like more than one, because it's not just about romance, you know. And it's not complete. It's just going to stay there because that's just how it is. It revealed the Five of Cups, which is interesting. Mars and Scorpio energy. So it's more of that. And it's interesting because it's the last tarot I feel that's going to be coming through today. It's in alignment with our first, which is the Lovers in reverse, which is the regret. So they are sending that through you. They miss you. They miss you too. And they go really deep into that at particular times again. Nocturnal energy. When they're alone, even after they're there's some things they're doing to try to fill the void, they go deeper in when they're there. But they are sending this through to you, so they're sorry for ghosting you. They're sorry for not responding to you. They're sorry for leaving you feeling like that they didn't love you, because that's not true. They do. Apologetic energy here. Look with the Three of Cups also. Here spilt over. There's a lot of hurt there, and it's around communication. Of course, that's the Three of Cups here within the Five of Cups. It's Mercury and Cancer energy. So for some of you, it could have been in person. It's not for everybody. Also, look, the Two of Cups are still here, and that's not surprising. That's twin flame energy. That's Venus and Cancer energy. It's Two of Cups energy. You know, that's your twin flame connection here. But this is a real-time energy right now. Whenever you're watching this real-time, that they miss you and they regret how they left things, what they said, what they didn't say. They're also not getting what they want, but they're doing what they have to. And if you're aligning with that, I think a lot of you are, that is also coming through. Abundance and transition. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot. This is just kind of like not getting here yet, I feel, but it will be. It's around timing. Here's a messenger, divine messenger. Look, it's connected here to music. We're going to be getting into some song messages, singing here. So they're sending you some songs. They're listening to music too in the night. That's real strong. This can also be you. Because, you know, when you're thinking of them, they're thinking of you. When your twin flame is thinking of you, you're thinking of them. There is a strong alignment. The transition energy, of course, that's kind of like Six of Swords energy in many ways. So it could be connected also to this Eight of Cups in reverse, if somebody actually kind of going back even to a situation. Even here in the Four of Wands, kind of like a temporary celebratory energy of reuniting with someone. That can even be you. Moving energy. But this is also the shadow work. This is the separation, the transition, and the abundance. And this is also the letter that the love letter that they're trying to write in their head. Maybe on a phone, maybe it comes through, maybe it doesn't, but it's also here, because when I channel for you, I always feel like it's a love letter, you know? And it's connecting here with the Five of Cups, which is connected to the fifth chakra. Transactional clarity, information's truths, communication, which is coming through right here, right now, because they're sending that. They regret it. They're sorry for how they left things. Surrender, detach and surrender. So that's a lot of what's going on in your twin flames energy. Look, there's a feather here. Feather is here and angel is near. But that's also a message for you and hidden treasures, what is underneath. So what are some things that, if you step away and get back into your life too, because there's some fear around something for you too that you're not doing, afraid of changing. Judgment in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse is overall energy for everybody. And the Two of Pentacles here, the Seven of Swords, this running kind of energy is here in the partnership placement. Excuse me. As I say that, my throat chakra is going crazy. Is also in alignment with you. You know, whatever's going on with you here in this Two of Pentacles. Choices, weighing out some options, but running from some of them, being afraid, being kind of stuck in your head, you know, some mental blocks, not being honest with yourself. So I like this revelation energy coming through. So for some of you, that might be coming through. Wait a minute, because it's connected here. Look, also to abundance and transition. Some things that you've been afraid to change, that you could take a closer look at. So I like that. Some spirit guides, angels, and ancestors' messages coming through for you. So some hidden treasures of what's there for you too. Look, it's on a staff here too, or music. Sheet music. A star above. Lots of kind of messages here. And, you know, look, here's a bouquet of flowers coming out. Some kind of offer here. So there might be something also in your life, some wish fulfillment that you have going on here. It's either happening or it's right around the corner, but you're maybe not seeing it. What is that? Around romance, money, work? Okay, I'm putting that here because that's what I'm hearing. Because this is also your energy here, you know. The Fool, Page of Swords. I know you're watching each other. Page of Cups, King of Cups, the feelings, the separation, and the Lovers in reverse. Hidden treasures of everything that's around you in your life. I want to bring in some channeled song messages. Love messages through song. You can be resonating with a song or songs. It can be your song, or for you and your twin flame, or just for you. It can be there's songs you don't know, you don't like, you've never heard of, and you feel like they're not yours. That's okay. Whatever resonates for you. There's always a sentiment in a song. Why do I feel like, okay, no, that is yours. I thought it was a love message, but it wants to come through. There's always a sentiment. There are going to be things within the song and just within your reading that I'm not going to pick up on. What do you want to say to your twin flame through channeled song? This came through. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. The Scientist, Coldplay. Look, it's right here with the Three of Swords, the double energy. Okay. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Well, that was just really goosebumpy. Look, abundance. Gosh, transition, because that's, yeah, it's almost like they want to just pick up and go. Knight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups, and come back in here. Look, even the transition connecting to the Six of Swords, Mercury, Aquarius, you know, moving, changing, getting out of the situation and just coming. I'm hearing this song, would you, if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? You'd come over and you'd stay the night. It's this energy of like, just of all the things that you're afraid to change, your twin flame is afraid to change, just taking so much effort and not being able to move out of it. If the world's ending, it's like, forget it, I'm coming, you know? But it takes that, which is intense energy. It's a hard energy sometimes to, what's a hard energy, you know? So that's the energy connecting with that Eight of Cups too here also, and the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands in the upright of just saying, F it, and just coming and having a reunion. And this is just so strong. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor. Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. Connecting here with surrender. Someone like you, make it all worthwhile. Someone like you, make me satisfied. Someone exactly like you, Van Morrison. Beautiful possibilities, look. The Fool. Page of Swords, what's on their mind? It's the same mistake. It's been a long time running. Look at this. Karmic relationship connected with the Seven of Swords. Part of why there's a run here. It's been a long time running. It's well worth the wait. Long time running, tragically hip. Here, the wait, as this karmic cycle is being played out in the Two of Pentacles. This karmic relationship, you know, also is connected to the partnership placement for both of you. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again, faithfully journey. Changing focus, changing shape. Get the dirt down on the tape in the harness for the harvest of its breath upon the nape. Baby, all eyes on the band, marching into no man's land. It's a minefield, but it can't hurt more than this. David Gray, this is how they're feeling. And I almost feel like this song gets blasted or something similar when they're really in that energy alone listening. And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. But I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours, Jason Mraz. With the beautiful possibilities. I cannot be from you. I cannot hide, and I'm losing the will to try. I can't hide it, breathless the course. This is here. Transition, Eight of Cups in reverse, bird without a song, abundance, Knight of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands. It's that feeling of just wanting to run to you. Now I'm hearing the Whitney Houston song, I Want to Run to You. Although I'm sure it was written. Who was that written by? Was that also Dolly Parton? I want to run to you. Hold you safe in my arms. Gosh, now that was emotional message coming through, because it really is a strong feeling that it's like if the world was ending. It's like they're just wanting to come, almost, I don't know, hop on a plane or something. But, you know, morning comes and it's just not possible. Here we are again. Circles never end. How do I find the perfect fit? Soulmate, Natasha Bedingfield. So also a soulmate energy coming through. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger. Or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, I'll never love again. It's a lot of the heartbreak energy that I'm feeling here today. I'm not doing a lot of these. That's it. That's coming through. I'm not the kind to try to tell you lies. But the truth is you've been hiding from it too. Hold my heart, Sarah Bareilles. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in the fields of gold. Fields of gold, sting, that's a promise, and it just covered up karmic relationship. I love you and I don't want to. I love you, Billie Eilish. Right here with this one. I'm just going to hold it up. I didn't mean to make you cry. I love you, Billie Eilish. This is telepathy right here. I love you and I don't want to. I love you, Billie Eilish. I didn't mean to make you cry. I love you. That's far too many. The twin flame trying to get one over on me here today. The day we met, frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I'd found a home for my heart 1,000 years, Christina Perry. 'Cause in my head, it's always been you. Heart in my hands, hopeless, 'cause no one can take it from you. I tried rewriting this hundreds of times, but if it ain't you, it's all a lie. Always been you, Jess Murph. It's also around that message that I've been feeling that's going on in their head or even handwritten that they just can't get through. You are the only one I'll ever love. Anyone by Justin Bieber. This feels really melancholish all of a sudden. My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you. I only have eyes for you, the flamingos. It's connecting this conversation really between you. Back to you, back to you. I fall back to you, back to you. I fall back to you by the 2 lanes. These are the last channeled love messages. Actually, wait. I actually want to bring through that bowl is wobbling. Channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. So I had these, I was called to these today, and I was almost not going to read them, but I was just reminded, you have cracked my heart and soul wide open. I have tried very hard to stop thinking about you, but I can't. My 6-word love story, I can't imagine life without you. I love you to the moon and back. Hurting you hurt me even more. 5 of Cups and the 2 of the Lovers in reverse. I had been dreaming about you even before I met you. You're weird, but I like it. I want to be your favorite hello, and your heart is goodbye. I feel your energy. That's the Two of Cups there and the Five of Cups. I spy on you. Page of Swords. Strong alignment. You are my soulmate. So that's how they're seeing this, or I don't think a lot of something is wanting to just reveal itself. Wisdom. Whoa. Look, it's the owl. Isn't that interesting? I'm not reading it in reverse, but I tell you, it's just kind of saying, yeah, this is the message. It's a post stamp. Look, there's a postage thing here. It's an actual stamp. It's like not being able to get this information. Still, look here, stuck in their head. But also what they want to say to you. And the owl, by the way, is a Scorpio too. Really emotional. I miss you. We have a deep soul connection. I'm sorry I ghosted you. That's really strong here in this Five of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. I'm going to put it here. Look, and it's going right here with hurting you hurt me even more. A little peek into, again, what's going on, but also a really strong apologetic energy. There's some guilt, some moping, I feel like, that's been going on here around your twin flame. I saw someone who looked like you. Your last channeled love message from their higher self, and the end of your reading today, twin flames. This went on really long today. I stare into your eyes in photos. This has been this has been coming through really strong. It was one of the very first messages that came through for you. Yeah, it's Page of Swords energy, but it's also really what I saw them doing, looking at their phone or computer or something. And I'm just going to quickly bring through some numbers and letters for you, okay? And it just brought in Saturn as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, slowing some things down. Interesting. It's also bringing in Aquarius and Capricorn energy. If you're here in real time. There's a lot going on with Capricorn right now, in particular Mars. XXX. Oh my gosh. So that is sending some hugs, but that's also this card that I've been holding up and not saying. Kind of some thoughts. I'm going to leave it at that. RJ can be names, locations, initials, sometimes spelling some things out. It doesn't look like that today. CEP could be. Tex. Rex. Okay, and that's a W. It's 2 3s. Master numbers. Also 2 2s. Yeah, gosh, second chances. Transitional energy. This is the shadow work. It's everything that's going on, and some of this is in real time that we know. Second chances, also reaching goals. We know that there's a strong completion energy of cycles just not still be going on here. But I like this, 33. Anything is possible. Beautiful twin flames. I feel like they just keep pulling me in, and I have to end this reading now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you so much. I'm really glad that you're here, and I'm happy to have channeled for you. If you enjoyed today's reading, I would really appreciate it if you liked today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. I'm sending you so much love and so much light, hoping for the best outcome for you in all that you do. I look forward to seeing you at another twin flame reading. They are weekly, usually Saturdays, sometimes Wednesday as well. So sometimes bi-weekly, which is the case today. There are a lot of other things going on if you want to check those out. In the meantime, take care, and I'll see you at another reading soon, another love reading. Bye, Twin Flame.